Hello everyone, this is Mr. Burris, the instructor for Math 200 Section A online of Applied Statistics for the Spring 2017 semester at Newberry College. The purpose of this video is to go over the course syllabus and highlight the items of interest to you so that you'll be more comfortable and prepared to achieve success in this course going forward. Hopefully at the end of this video, all of your questions will be answered. The prerequisite for this course is a grade of C or better in Math 111 or suitable placement on a placement test. This basic first course begins with a discussion of data sets for samples and populations. Measures of central tendency, variation, and position are introduced. Elementary probability theory and counting rules are presented. And the course concludes with a discussion of probability distributions, both discrete and continuous, and hypothesis testing. Since this class was converted from a live class to an online section, we will not meet at regular times this semester, but we will meet on at least 2 occasions. On February 22nd, we will meet in room 113 of the Science and Math building to take our midterm examination. And on April 28th, we'll meet in room 113 again for our final examination. The meeting time for the midterm is 12 noon on February 22nd, and our final exam for the course will be at 4 p.m. on April 28th. My office is in room 119G still. I will not be on campus regularly this semester, but I do hope that I can find time in my schedule to come and work with students for tutoring, those that may need it, and if we do, the meetings will take place in my office there in room 119G. I will be available most evenings and weekends sitting here by the computer, so feel free to send me an email if you have any questions about the course content or need help, and you can also call me at 864-962-7444. I can also receive texts at that number. The textbook for this course is Understandable Statistics, the 11th edition, by Charles Brace and Corinne Brace. You may purchase a loose-leaf version of Understandable Statistics at the student bookstore, along with an access code for WebAssign, where we'll be completing our assignments for this semester. If you don't want to get a hard copy of the book and would prefer to read it digitally, you may also just purchase an access code from the bookstore and access the electronic version of the book through WebAssign. Regardless of what you do, you will definitely need a textbook for this class. I'm not going to be able to have time in the videos that are going to be posted for you to watch to go into a lot of grave detail about the interesting topics in statistics. The textbook does a wonderful job of explaining those topics, and you'll need that background to succeed. I'm going to skip forward in the syllabus just for the sake of time. Much of this material is in the syllabi that you have for other classes. I do want to mention that it is hoped that I will be able to post several video lectures, maybe 10 minutes in length, to discuss the topics and show how to work the problems that you'll be attempting this semester, and posting those videos in Woofden and at my newly established YouTube channel, Burris Math. There are also tutorial videos available through WebAssign, the website where our homework and course assignments will be completed. I strongly encourage everyone to get access to a TI 8384 series calculator. These calculators have special statistical functions that you'll find useful and helpful as the course unfolds. You can get by with a simple scientific calculator, but make sure it is capable of taking squares and square roots of quantities. And if you use a scientific calculator, you may find that it takes you just a little bit longer to perform some problems. All students will need to have a WebAssign account. To register, go to www.webassign.net and sign up for a student account. You will have to enter the following class key in order to complete your registration: Newberry 00471898. You'll also need the access code that you got from the bookstore, or you can purchase an access code directly at the WebAssign website. Homework assignments, quizzes, tutorial videos, and the electronic version of the textbook are all available once you have registered for the course. How will your grade be determined? Well, through several categories. Discussions account for 10% of the course grade. These are going to be posted in WoofDin under the discussion forum on the left side of the screen. If you historically struggle with quizzes and tests, you'll want to make sure that you participate in the discussion forums and earn as many points as you can. A good discussion posting introduces cogent and intelligent language. Please avoid using text level message in your discussion postings. The discussions work this way. I will present a prompt. There will probably be one discussion per unit, and there will be a prompt for you to address. Get into WoofDin. Before you can see what others have posted, you are going to have to make a posting yourself. The first discussion posting is already up. It is simply an assignment to introduce yourself to the class. Now that's an easy 10 points everyone can get. Homework will be completed at WebAssign and also accounts for 10% of the course grade. You get unlimited attempts at the homework. If you find that you really don't understand a topic or a concept, please contact me for help or seek tutoring assistance in the library. Quizzes will account for 10% of the course grade. Those will be taken at WebAssign. There will be some chapter tests, and these will be taken online in the comfort of your own home, so you won't have to come to campus for those. And those tests will account for 20% of the course grade. We'll have at least 2 online tests. The midterm examination will be held in class, as I've already mentioned. That midterm accounts for 25% of the course grade, as does the final examination on April 28th. When the semester is over, if your average is in the 90s, you will have earned an A for the course. Students with an 80 average or higher will get a B. Anyone finishing with an average in the 70s gets a C. Anyone with an average below 60 at the end of the semester will get an F. Hopefully, students that are in danger of not passing the course will have already withdrawn by that date. The course calendar I have appended to the syllabus is tentative and subject to change depending on how the students are doing as the class unfolds. We'll start our Chapter 1 and 2, Organizing Data, Graphical Displays, and Vocabulary, and that'll take the first 2 weeks of class. You can expect a chapter test to be taken at WebAssign sometime after January 25th. Unit 2 deals with Chapters 3 and 4 on measures of central tendency, measures of variation, measures of position, and probability. And after we've completed that unit, we will be ready for our midterm examination. Then Unit 3, Chapters 5 and 6, deals with probability distributions. Unit 4, Chapters 7 and 8, hypothesis testing and confidence intervals. And Unit 5, Chapter 9 on correlation and regression. The asterisk there indicates we may not get to that material. We'll just have to see how students are progressing throughout the course. Some other important dates you'll need to be aware of. Monday of next week is Martin Luther King Day, so there will be no classes and, of course, no assignments due at WoofDin or WebAssign. February 22nd is the day of our midterm examination. March 6th through 10th is spring break, so there won't be any classes, and of course there won't be any assignments due for the class during that time. If you decide you want to withdraw from the course, March 17th is the last day to do it. As that date approaches, keep a close eye on your course average, and if you're unhappy with your standing at that time, or you feel like you may not pass the course, you might want to withdraw by going to the registrar's office. April 14th is Good Friday. There won't be any classes that day. April 26th is the last day of classes, and our final exam will be 2 days later on April 28th from 4 p.m. to 7 o'clock on April 28th. Keep your eyes posted to Wolf Den for later tutorial videos from me on some but not all topics that will be covered in the course. You will have to read the textbook to succeed. So get into the habit of reading understandable statistics once you are logged in to WebAssign. And please, by all means, if you have any questions at all about anything regarding the course, don't hesitate to call me. My number, once again, and let me bring this up one more time, because I want you all to feel free to contact me. The number is 864-962-7444.